Okay guys, just back from holiday. I'm going to catch up with Ask Scruff and address some of the questions that's in there. Let's jump into it straight away. First one, the upgrade button is done via YouTube. They own the group. I don't. It says the perks will have day and swing trade strategy and you'll have access to them. Where do I find those? Very simple. You find it in the video vault. It's all there listed, and sure enough, there's the Scruffy Madness, how to manage your trades, various different strategies are there, but when you drill into my main ways, there's a push, river, box, goldeneye. Very easy to find if you look around the site. Now, what I want to look at is here. I have enjoyed the week, JB, I genuinely have. We always see that you set position size per pip. This always seems to be an intuitive way of understanding size of risk, yet don't able to do this in TradingView. Is this a different type of trading? No, not really. I don't use TradingView. I don't really like it too much. And I find MT5 far better, and obviously my web trader as well, and I'll show you both. Now, price per pip just means it puts it into money for me. I'm not into percentage risk and all of this bollocks. It doesn't mean anything to me, but money does. If I say that's £100, I know what £100 is, and I can realize it. So the way that it is, and I think where people get confused is, I talk in price per point, price per pip, whichever you want to call it. Now, when it comes to that, the terminology sometimes gets lost in translation, because in MT5, it's mainly in points rather than pips. Some platforms call it ticks, some call it pips, and then it gets lost. It's basically just a price movement. Okay. Now, if you can imagine that one lot, because on MT5 it is lot, not price per point, and it's one lot. In roundabout terms, it's about £10 for every lot. So that would be a tenner. That would be a fiver. And that would be approximately 50 pence. All right. So I can quickly look at it that way, and I kind of can easily work that out. Okay. So that's 50 pence. If it was 0.5, it's a fiver, and then 1 would be a tenner. All right. And if it's 10, it'll be 100 quid. So that's my lots. So that's relatively simple. But where it gets confused is because I look at this platform as well. Now, this platform works slightly different. Let me just pull this down into shot somewhat, just so you can see that. There we go. Pull it in. So you can see the pricing point. Now, this is done in money, not lots. So if it says 2, it means it's £2. And it tells me what the price per point is. Now, here, the minimum is 50 pence, 0.5. But if you were trying to think of that as lots, you might think it's a fiver. It's not. It's 50 pence. Now, you can also put your size in euros or yen or pound. Well, I live in the UK. It's a pound or sterling account. So I work in pounds. So if I wanted 50 pence, that's 50 pence. If I wanted it to be 10 pence, it would be that. If I wanted it to be a fiver, it's that. Okay? And that's the way it kind of works. Now, why do I do it that way? Well, I've used that web trader for years. I kind of started with it almost at the beginning of my trading career. It's evolved over the years, obviously. So I've always been used to working in pound per point or 50 pence or a fiver per point. Then when we started looking at MT5, I need to evolve over into talking in lots, but my head still works in money. So all I do is when I look at a lot, I don't really think of it as a lot. I look at it as £10, or I look at it as 50 pence per position, that sort of thing. So I don't think it's so much a different way of trading. I think it's more a different way of thinking. Everything I do, I kind of base it on money. I want £200 a day. Right, okay, so what does that entail? Well, I'll break it down into points. If I'm on £1 a point, I need to do 200 points. You know, that kind of, it's that sort of way that I look at things. And I always break it to smallest denominator. So I know it's odd because sometimes I'm not rightly sure how to answer the questions. The trading view side, I don't use it. I don't particularly like it, so I'm not rightly sure how it operates. But MT5, it's lots, but I will always kind of talk about it in money. So if you see one lot, to me it's a tenner. If I see half a lot, it's a fiver. And that's kind of the way that I talk. So it's just a mindset thing, I think is the answer. And as long as I understand it, I find it quite easy. And I genuinely believe money trading is far superior than percentage trading, because then it becomes real. Hope that helps. Anyway, catch you soon. I'm back to the squad fully on Monday. But in the meantime, keep your questions coming and I'll try and answer them as quickly and as accurately as I can. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love and the money will follow. See you on the next one.